Hello everyone, I hope you've been having a wonderful week and I'm hoping that you have a great weekend planned. So I have to say, earlier this week I was super thrilled. I finally got a comment from someone on YouTube that I don't know in real life and I was like, I have arrived. Turns out it was just somebody who wanted to criticize the fact that I use vocal fry. I have to be honest though, I thought my first hate was going to be because I was fat, so that's weird. But I want to talk about vocal fry a little bit because the last couple of years it actually has been a bit of a hot topic. The last couple of weeks it actually has been trending. There was a study that came out from Duke University that basically states, hey women, you should probably stop using vocal fry because it's hurting your job prospects. And kind of right on the tails of this, Naomi Wolf, that Naomi Wolf came out and was like, hey women, actually I agree, you should probably stop using vocal fry because, you know, it's hurting us as women. I have to admit, that one hurt a little bit. I mean, this is the same woman who wrote a whole book decrying the abuses of the patriarchy in controlling women's bodies through beauty culture. I mean, she blatantly called out the injustice of the patriarchy's use of the woman's aesthetic to ultimately define her worth. Sorry, Miss Wolf, but I must point out the cruel irony and blatant hypocrisy of your stance on vocal fry. Are you not merely applying and propagating the same kind of logic that you criticized in your book The Beauty Myth by placing value upon and policing women's vocal qualities? Telling me not to use vocal fry because you think that it makes me sound dumb or unprofessional or even untrustworthy is kind of like seeing a beautiful blonde woman with big boobs and saying, hey, she must be a dumb slut. That's just wrong. Clearly it's uncalled for and it's just another way to police women. My message to the world is this. My worth and intelligence should not be called into question because of a mere vocal feature that I use unconsciously. That's right, unconsciously. As in, this is just the way I talk. I don't think about it. I don't say, hey, I'm gonna say this sentence and I'm gonna make sure there's some vocal fry behind it. No, sometimes it's more pronounced and sometimes it's less. But to be honest, it'll always probably make its way in there because it is the way that I talk. So excuse me if I place more time and value in considering the words I say and the messages that those are going to convey, rather than the vocal quality with which they are delivered. Let's be honest. By judging young women's vocal qualities, we risk making them self-conscious about saying the things that they have to say. We will potentially relegate them to silence. How is that not terrible? Women deserve to be heard, especially when they have something important to say. So do the world a favor. Instead of judging a woman's vocal affectations, how about listening to her words and the messages they form? Those are what you should really be considering. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Share this if you think that this is an important message and that women should be heard regardless of if they're using vocal fry. It's just ridiculous that we're judging women based on something so petty. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm going to be traveling this week, so I'm going to be getting a lot of footage. I'm hoping to record a video with my sister, so stay tuned. Maybe I'll even put a bonus video in there sometime this week if I have some time. If nothing else, I will see you next Friday. Thank you again for watching. If you haven't seen my last video, you can click on the video that's running now and it will lead you straight there. You can also follow me on a variety of social media sites at The Nerd Boutique. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends if you think that they would enjoy the message. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave comments below.